What up, YouTube? LTH coming at you with a video. 713 the Bio City win the doggone building. Alright, so Houston made a move earlier today into signing former Houston Roughnecks defensive back Damon Arnette, to a 1-year deal with the Texans. And he spent the 2025 season as the member of the Houston Roughnecks and will try to spend at least 2025 in the same city. So he's going to be signed to the 90-man roster, and as he'll try to make his way to the 53-man roster. And yes, I know he was a 2022 draft pick of the Raiders. Got caught up in some legal issues, gotten into some trouble and haven't played, been in the league in a few years. Though Arnette, now a newest member of the Texans, is going to try to redeem himself by fighting for a roster spot, courtesy of Ronald Darby retiring. And I gotta say, I see this as a depth move, but I gotta say this, I'm rooting for Damon Arnette. As far as his redemption story goes, I'm really rooting for this kid. I know the defensive backs is pretty loaded, with talent, but good management, good coaching, good the secondary. But if this guy can make it to the 53-man roster as a solid depth, hey, I'll be all for it. I know I got to say it's a 50-50, but is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. Nothing is guaranteed because stranger things and strange surprises have occurred, as far as, who makes the 53-man roster spot or not and who gets left in the practice squad. But training camp, got to go through training camp and the preseason, to see who makes it to the 53-man roster. So, and like I mentioned, first time on the NFL roster since 2022. He was a 2020 pick of the Raiders and unfortunately was released, because of a video showing carrying a firearm. But he played well as a member of the Roughnecks, and he'll get his second chance at the big league to see how well he redeems himself. So I'm really rooting for Damon Arnette. But if he makes it to the 53-man roster, major kudos to the guy. But only time will tell. But hey, had to put my 2 cents in on this move. And to my next video, Lord of Houston checking on up out of here. Go Texans.